Hi, I'm John Cronin. I was Reform UK candidate last year in the mayoral election, in the London Assembly elections. Today I've got special guest Nick Buckley, who ran for the mayor in Greater Manchester in May. Okay. Nick. I'd just like to say, what was it like to be cancelled for simply speaking your mind about white privilege?
It was horrendous. So it happened last June. I didn't know what was going to happen. If I did, I probably wouldn't have said anything. But then my life fell apart. I got sacked. But lucky for me, I joined the Free Speech Union, and together we beat the bullies, and I made the board at my employment resign, and I took my job back.
Yeah, the Free Speech Union was by Toby Young, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, by Toby Young. Yeah. How did it feel to run for Mayor of Greater Manchester in this year's May elections?
It was fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I went into it knowing I probably wasn't going to win, so there was no pressure on me. So I didn't have any of those debates where I'm thinking, do I say this, do I say that, will I lose these voters, will I gain those voters? I was completely free to talk about what I wanted to talk about and what I would do as mayor. It was liberating, it was good fun.
Okay. Can you talk to us about some of the fantastic charity work you've done in the past for some of society's most vulnerable people?
Yeah, so I've been working in this sort of work for 2 decades now, and 10 years ago I set up a charity called Mancunian Way, and we work on the streets and evenings and the weekends stopping kids getting involved in crime and antisocial behaviour. So it runs in the most deprived areas of Greater Manchester, and it's about getting out there, speaking to people, making contact and building up relationships, and then just trying to help them get a job, get their lives on track, give them the advice and guidance that most people get at home, but they're missing. So how do we expect them to be successful if they're missing the advice and guidance to make it so?
That's very true. You spoke at the Reform Party conference last week. I was going to say, what are your plans for the future? Do you intend to stay at Reform UK? Because you ran for Reform UK in the mayor elections, didn't you?
Yeah, so at the moment I'm a Reform Party UK member. I'm in discussions about standing as an MP at the next general election. There may be another mayoral election in Manchester coming soon, because we all think Andy Burnham is going to jump ship to become an MP so he can become Labour Party leader. Okay. But no, I'm a Reform Party member. I believe in what we're trying to do, and I will be standing again.
And can I just ask you about Reform UK? How did you first get involved? How did it come about, and what made you want to stand for reform?
So I made a decision in December last year that I was going to stand against Andy Burnham. I didn't want to do it as an independent. I wanted some help behind me.
Yeah, it's a little bit difficult.
Absolutely. And the reason why I was going to stand was because the Greater Manchester Police had just been deemed as failing and went into special measures. And I thought, this isn't good enough, you know. Being a politician and doing nothing is what we expect, but becoming a politician and ruining the most important organisations we have, it's just not good enough. So I decided to stand, and then it was about who I'm going to stand for. So I had a look at the parties available, and then I settled on Reform UK. I tweeted Richard Tice, and within an hour we were having a phone call.
Amazing, which is brilliant.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much for talking to us today, Nick. John?
Yeah, thank you for your time. It was much appreciated.
No, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Nick.
you. Thank you.
Super.